Hello everybody, welcome to the Chainsaw Channel. I'm Aaron the Arborist, and today I want to talk about a couple different things regarding single rope technique with a zigzag and double rope technique with a zigzag. We'll go through the differences, the pros and cons, and maybe you can make a decision on whichever one you want to go for. So anyway, let's get right into it. Alright everybody, so I have my zigzag set up with the double rope technique. And without further ado, let's get right into it. So some pros with the double rope technique. I find that the double rope technique is easier to ascend on. And what I mean by that is, I'll get set up and I'll show you. So if you're going up a tree with double rope, you can sit in your saddle and you can pull up on the other side and you can ascend. And then there's a little bit of rope to tend, but you can easily just pull yourself and hip thrust up the rope. Another pro, I guess, is this is called a chicane. And with single rope technique, you have to have this for the zigzag, right? So this is like a rope wrench for you. And you don't need that here. So some of you may find that some, like a rope wrench or a chicane might get in your way, versus this, you don't actually need it. You can just pull yourself up, right? And there's nothing in your way. So the next one I would say is that double rope technique is easier to retrieve. I won't get too in-depth about this because if you are an arborist, you should know how to retrieve a DdRT rope. But I think that it's easier to retrieve because unless you have a long rope that's going over a branch and coming to the base of the tree, and you have some sort of tie down like a cow hitch or a figure 8 knot like at the bottom of the base of the tree, then you have to be in the tree to undo your SRT. Now there are cons to the double rope technique. One of the cons is that there's more rope to tend. What I mean by that is, okay, I'll touch base on that after, but just keep that in mind. There's more rope to tend with the double rope technique. So a con with the double rope technique is there's the potential of twisting. So if I drop real low here and I do a turn, but I'm going to hold on to my zigzag, you see the rope, this rope can twist. Now thankfully I have a swivel on my zigzag, so I don't need to worry about any twisting because the swivel does all the twisting for me. But if you just have a regular zigzag and you do a little spin, you know, you might get a little bit of twisting going. So now let's set up the SRT, the single rope line, our technique, and we will talk about some pros and cons on that. Okay, so we have our zigzag and chicane or rope wrench hooked up to this setup here. And okay, so first pro with the chicane and the zigzag is there's less rope to tend. When I said with the DdRT that there was more rope to tend, if you're first climbing up the tree, there's not enough rope weight to tend itself. But on an SRT, if you want to ascend, unless you're really strong, you're going to have to do some foot locking. You're going to have a foot ascender or a knee ascender of some sort, because trying to, like, I don't even know, I can't even ascend this unless I had some sort of foot locking device, right, where I could push up the rope. But I don't. So, or if I have something to stand on, then I can do that. Now, So there's less rope to tend because you will most likely have a foot ascender to get up there. Secondly, with the chicane, you can limb walk. So what I mean by that is you can limb walk with the DdRT as well, but when you're out there on a limb and you're reaching, right, you can hold on to this chicane because it has a handle. You can hold on to it and it gives you some more like maneuverability and strength to stay attached to the rope and keep moving along your limb. What are some cons? So some cons is that it needs to be fastened in the canopy in a sort of a special way, I guess. One of the ways you could do this is you could take a carabiner on the eye or the splice of your rope, and you could do a girth hitch, or you could carabine. You could get your carabiner through a cambium saver or a friction saver, and then have one line coming down. But those aren't as nice and easy as having a doubled rope go just over top and through, and then being able to pull yourself up. SRT is a little bit more technical to set up, and it's a little bit more expensive because with SRT you have to have a rope wrench. Even if you have a prussing, you have to have a rope wrench to give you that friction. You have to have a hitch. Well, you should have a hitch climber pulley even with the DdRT as well. But like, this setup wasn't cheap, and this is, if you want to have a ZigZag with SRT, you gotta have the chicane or rope wrench, and the chicane is an extra cost as well. So you just gotta sort of think of that. The setup is quite simple. So once you get your chicane into the top loop of your ZigZag, you just bend the rope through like that, and you can see what that's doing on the inside, right? And then you just clip that on there, and then you're all set. You're good to go. You can do a little spin if you want. You don't need to. Now I'm all tangled up here. The use, an SRT is nice if you're just going down the tree. If you get yourself up into the tree, like if you're doing a crane job and you get a single rope set up in there and you're only going down, then that's good. Retrieval is a little harder. Like I was saying, retrieval, you have to go back up to your anchor point unless you have an anchor point on the ground, which is more difficult. And a DdRT is set up easier. So with the DdRT, let's set it up right here, right now. So this is going to take me a second to deal with. Yeah, I don't know why they make it so difficult to attach your chicane. Okay, so the setup for double rope technique is, so this rope is obviously, you're attached to it, and the other end of your rope is going over a branch and coming back down to you, right? There. So that is set up. It's a little twisted, but that is set up. So now I can be all the way down here, and like I was saying about climbing, you're just pulling and hip thrusting to get up there. Tend a little bit of your slack, and you're good to go. So anyway, well, I hope this video sort of cleared some things up, and I hope that you tune in next time. I'm not going to ask that you subscribe, because if you don't want to, you won't. I do ask that maybe you could hit that like button, because that would greatly help me. But I can assure you that I will have a lot of more great videos coming out, so if you want to hit that subscribe button, I would encourage it. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope I cleared some things up, and tune in next time. Peace out.